Hi everyone, this is Mr. Fusion Designs and welcome to our channel. Today we are doing a build from Fanhome. It is the Ironman Premium Base. Now, I don't know how this is going to be. I'm going to try and assemble all of the base, hopefully in this video. I have an idea. I will be changing the LED strips. This is what's coming in our pack. So you can see this is part 1 and we have part 2, our base. So I'm gonna get all this opened and bring over what we need to do, and we will start our base, and there will be some modifications and we will work through it and see what it does. So without further ado, let's get on with it. We have our base out of our packaging. You will be pleased to know that it is full metal, so that is very impressive. What we need to do, there is 2 holes, so it's not this one. There is a slight cutout. It's the one here. Hopefully you will see that. And we need to insert this button, and you can see the cutout, and it just fits just like that. Now we have our switch. I should have done it on camera. Your switch will be, I think, pulled up this way. I slightly bent it downwards to make it flat, and this will slot into here. I guess maybe let's see this just like that. So you will be able to get this in, and it does hold itself. And with this button here, what we just installed, you will have to put the switch into the hole. So make sure it's engaged, and we need to screw that in first. And with that we need EM screws. Mine has gone in a bit of oil, so line up the first screw. Let's screw that in slightly first, and then we will screw the other one in. Let's do the same on the other side. Let's line that up. There we go. I'm just lifting it off the floor just to make sure it has full contact. The switch, we will test it to see if it clicks. Hopefully it does. I haven't checked yet. So that's nice and tight now. Can we feel that? Yeah. So you will see, hopefully on this camera, where are we? Just here, that it clicks. So that's good. So that's the first step done. To tell you the truth, I probably won't be using this board, but it's here. Let's just install it for now. So with the G and H, face it towards this side, and that will just go here. We need HM screws, so that's all 4 in place. Our switch is in place. So this is now stage 2. Well, let's put it like they say, guide 2. And we have some screws. KP. This is plastic. I was gonna make a new design here. I've looked at some images, and to tell you the truth, there's no point, because it is correct. There's nothing much difference than that. So you could see that just falls in place. Turn that over. Make sure it's in its slot. Hopefully it stays there when I lie it down. It didn't. But we can line that up, I guess, like this. That should be fine. So let's open up our KP screws. So that's now installed nice and tight. I didn't install this yet, and I wasn't going to do that because I am going to modify this switch. It will be going on to a ESP32, but let's just plug it in for now. It's easy to detach, so that will just go on to, I believe that's MS, or probably micro switch, and let's press that down, and that is the end of guide 2. So we're gonna move on to guide 3 now. This is guide 3, as you can see. I won't be opening all of them, but you can see just one of them, because this is the first one, and most of all of them are the same now, what we will be doing. So just to have an idea what is coming in this stage. So that's more likely metal. These are the parts we need to fit there. So let's get this going. Before I do, let's show you what we need to do. So just this, so you can see nothing else in the back. So pretty straightforward. Let's just attach this part. So like I said, this is metal, and this is the diffuser. Turn that over, just like that. Place this in its location. Easy as that. We need 4 HM screws. So that's all 4 now screwed in. That's how it looks. So we need to attach this. So let's just get our base back and turn this over, and with the hole, you can see the hole. Turn this in its location, which I don't know where it is just yet. Let me just see. And I'm doing this as we go. It's more likely there. Yep, you could see 2 locations there, and we need IM screws. So that's the end of guide 3, and that's installed. Let's have a look. That looks great. It's gonna be a big base. Wow, it's gonna be like that. So that looks good. And yep, let's get the others in place. I don't think we will have room to put all of it in. Oh, might. We will see. Anyways, let's move on to guide 4. This is guide 4. So the part we just made will attach right next to it. So I'm gonna do this as fast as possible, get this attached, and I will be back with you. So that's all of the screws now in. Don't like that not lining up correctly, so let's try. There we go, that's much better. Have a look, and it's taking shape. This should look fun when it's done. So that's the end of that one. Let's get to guide 5, sorry. Okay, so this is guide 5. Now guide 5 is the exact same thing that we did in 4. So you could see 3, 4, 5 until we get a full ring. I don't think you want to see me just going round and round until we get there. So I think you get the idea on how to attach each part. So I'm gonna do guide 5, and then when it's fully installed, then I will be back with you. It's just so I could give you a slight idea on how to install it. You will see also on mine, it shows, to match which issue or guide, it shows 04. So did the same on the other side. I'm thinking because it's the exact same part, they use the exact same number. So I'm going to see how that is, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be fine. So when I have a full circle, I will be back with you. So I have come to the last one. I think what we need to do is just loosen this side so we can lift it slightly, and then this will fall in place, as you can see, and then we could get this screwed back down. So let's just put our screws back in place. So that's all of them now screwed in. You can see it's attached. I'm going to give it a bit of a clean, and I guess we could flip it over. That looks amazing. And I'm scared there could be a bit of a light bleed, so I might put some installation tape. You can put filler, but I'm just going to put some installation tape, and hopefully that will hide some of the light bleed that will come through, especially the sides. So I probably will do that, and we will move on to the next stage. So I'm gonna get now the next pack in. This is guide 9. So we have our base with the battery pack, so that's this part. So a few things to do with here, some stands. So we are going to open this and install it. We have this part, so turn that over with our battery pack. I'm not sure if I'm going to use this. I put a bit of tape because this one was a bit loose. Well, not really loose, but the protective glue on that did come apart. So you need to put it upside down, and you need 6 EM screws. So I'm going to just put all 6 in place now, and I will be back with you. So that's all 6 now in place. I will tidy this up because there's a bit of oil. I did put oil on my screws just to make it a bit easier for me. So that's how it looks. We need our base over. Our base has returned. I have put a bit of installation tape, as you can see, just to block out the light bleed. So with the battery pack we just made, get this cable running out this way. You could see 4 of these legs. It will just line up with the other side. I'm hoping it does. So just line them up, and it might need a bit of persuasion. There you go. I have a problem with my R's. So, oops. That's a bit difficult. Those 2. Let's try these 2 here. Yep. And this one. There we go. And we need to screw 1, 2, 3, 4 down with IM screws. That's our last one going in. I suggest you go in opposite directions, and it makes it a bit easier to get it in its place. So that's screwed in. We have our battery cover. This will be probably modified. I'm just putting it in for now. Now this is metal. It's a leg that needs to go there, and with that we need to put 2 IM screws, and that's 2. So that's the end of this guide. So I will be back with you. This is guide 10. So there is quite a bit to do in this one. I'm going to show you the parts. I won't be using the LEDs, but I'm going to get now the base plates and remove them. So these parts, you have some double-sided tape that you would remove just one and peel back the backing. Then with that you would stick down your LED just like this, and coming out of this direction, so like that. And then you would, with this post starting, and I believe it will go just like, you just need to line it up just there. So line that up like that, and you get 2 screws here, and then you will get these parts which I believe, let me just see, they need to be installed on the other side, and they have a location where they need to be screwed in. Just trying to find out. Like that. So this direction will be the opposite side. So this would go, I believe, one side this side and the other side there. And then you follow that around. I'm not going to do this. And I am going to install some WLED lights. And it comes with an ESP32. So there's quite a bit of modifications to be done. So I need to remove all this. And when I'm ready to modify, I might see if I could put the ESP32 there, or I might just mount it here because there's loads of room. So I will be back with you, and I have attached these two parts with some tape, and the reason why the other LEDs that comes with this, you can just attach it and then you can plug them in where they need to go. But I need to do this all in one go and then put the base on. It can be a bit difficult. I'm hoping it's gonna work. So my theory is, I hope it's gonna work. So this is the next pack. You connect them like this, but first you would, on the base, originally you would put one, screw it down, move on to the next one, screw that down, move on to the next one, screw that down. So I have to somehow do this in one go. I'm gonna try and explain why. Let's just move these out the way for now. And we have this one and this one. So let's just move this slightly here. So these will be all attached together. I will try and put some tape down, and I will show you my ESP32 now. So this is my ESP32. Now I have done a modification on this. I'm not sure if it's gonna fit. The wire comes out here. I cut a little bit out, and hopefully there will be a just enough slot for this cable to get through into the base. So where the hole is around that side, you will put this USB connector. And my theory is, this is my ESP32. If you go on YouTube and you type in WLED, you'll see loads of tutorials about how to install WLED, and you will have links on the certain LED strips you need. So it's not any kind, you need a certain one. So my theory is, I want to stick these first all down, and I won't light it up just yet. I'm going to show you when it's done. It will have to be in like this, and you will go continuing around. I think these are 216 LEDs on this one strip. So you could understand there is programming to do. It's very simple, believe me. And you need a ESP32 LED strips. I have connected this USB connector from Amazon, I believe. these connectors, you don't even need to solder. You just connect them up and heat the middle part, and it just melts the metal inside of that, and it makes a connection. So it's very simple way to do this. And I have connected the 5 volts and the ground so far, and my pin out is on 16. I will put a switch that is hopefully on the base that will attach to this, that you can control it by the switch through different effects, and that will be onto ground and pin out 25. That's it. So I'm gonna put the rest of the tape down and remove this for now, and hopefully my theory will work. It's a lot more complicated than it should be, but I think the end result will speak for itself. So I'm gonna get my tape, put a few strips down, and hopefully everything will come in place. And as soon as I do that, I will put my LED strips down, and then we will get our base, and I will show you how that is done. So I'll be back with you. I have done a bit of work on this. I have removed, where is it gone? The battery pack, because I won't be using this. And unfortunately I screwed it down through my excitement, and I put in the ESP32 in. It's exactly, there is 2 spots just here that you can screw in the ESP32 and face the USB connector towards this connection, and you can see the mounting plate is facing towards this post. This is the USB connector. It will be somewhere here. This is where we connect our LEDs. I have attached the button, and hopefully it will work. And like I said, the red wire will go to 25, and the black wire will go to ground. There is 2 grounds, so you have enough grounds on there. So that's looking good. And also this we have to somehow, I'm gonna put maybe a bit of tape here just under, and then we could attach that back. And at the moment it's falling in, but you need to attach it. You could glue it, but you don't really want to glue it. I'll put a bit of tape or something, and hopefully that will help. And this part, I have put all the tape down, and like I said, we have to now put all the LED strips in its position. So I'm gonna start like that, and then follow the pattern around, take off the back of the adhesive. We're gonna flip it, put this in its connecting port, which was just there. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna stick this all down, and then I will be back with you. And now what we need to do, we will run this perhaps this way so the light doesn't show. We could do that, I guess. Yeah, that should be fine. I probably will get this tape down, so I'll put a bit of tape on there. I've run out of black installation tape, so I just have to use this for now. Need to go get some. So just to keep that in its place. So where are we? Okay, yep. somehow we need to flip it. Okay, it's flipped. So far, so good. And this needs to connect to the ESP32, just making sure which way it goes. Make sure it's fully connected, which mine's just did. Let's see if this will line up. Now, where was that post? Let's just make sure the post is up there. Okay, very good. So with those two parts, let's try line up that, which I think I did. That looks alright. So I think we're good. Wow. And that, how lucky that was. We'll go there. So I think I was very lucky to get that down. We need to put some screws. This is the last one going through. I'm sorry about my voice. I have a sore throat. And I had to just reposition it because it was not lined up correctly, but it is now, as you've seen, everything screwed in place. I slided this in, as you've seen. The others, it's these parts, which will go just here, like that. I guess we could put all of them in now. So they all will go just like this. I'm really hoping that the other side is lined up, which I believe it should be. I can't see why not. If not, we will just reposition that. And with them, we need to put LP screws in every single location. So we're gonna start with that, and then once that is done, we will turn it over and we'll put JM screws. So let's start with the LP screws, which will go around the side. Okay, so all of the, which one was these? I believe LP. I can't remember anymore. And I didn't put the cover back on, only to get a better signal and I guess to get a bit of air on that, but it should be fine. Let's just turn this over and hope these line up, which they do, which I'm lucky. Didn't check. So I'm going to start with JM screws. You need to put 2 here. So all of the screws are now in place. I gave it a bit of a cleanup and it's looking really good. So let's get this like that. We need to 13. It's like a what you call these? Makes the bass spin. I can't. Lady Susan, there you go. So let's get that going. So that's the parts. I'm gonna open them up. I'm gonna leave this here because it's quite heavy. We need this part, and with this facing up, let me just get these and all these brackets and the ball bearings. So let's just fix one. This is, I believe, IP screws. Let's just take a couple. So ball bearings don't fly everywhere. Just get one ball bearing. Put it in the middle. Get one of these brackets, and I believe it will go in a certain place. It's with the bigger holes facing downward. And let's try pick this up and get our screw ready. So one screw will go here. So I'm gonna continue with the rest and I will be back with you. So this is the last going in. So you can see them all in place. Now we need these parts. Doesn't matter which way it goes. And this will go like that, as you've seen. Then one of these goes this way. Another one will go that way. And we need, what are these, GP screws? Let's try and get one out. And put that together. Perfect. So that spins. And this will go beneath. So let's try and lift this carefully. It should just go under that hole. Don't see how that's going to stay in place at the same time. Let's see, put my hand there. Maybe perhaps just lay it and then try find where it needs to go. There we go. Oh wow. That spins quite nice. I like that. So now we have one more part. Now we have this part. So we need to just slot this in. You'll see it has like a key shape pattern. And we have the pins here. So one will go just there. And the other will be just on the other side. Let's try and push them in. If I could take this pin out. So maybe let's see if we could do it like this. I'm gonna get them in place and then I'll be back with you. So that is now in place. We need this part, which is different from the other one. So this one we need, and we have some felt that we need to just grab and hopefully take one off. There, we did it. And on the inside it needs to just be fitted so it could protect, not to scratch the Ironman. So we're just going to lay that down nearly. So that's one. And we need to put the spring. The spring will just fit in like that. Take off one more. Do the same again on the inside. Just line that up slightly and stick down. And nearly. Just line that up a bit better. Perfect. So now with this on, you can see like a key shape that will fit on top and you will feel it slotting. Then that needs to be turned around. And then a GM screw. I'm getting excited. Nearly done. So just here. I'm getting blisters. There was a lot of screws on this. So spring in action is good. Now, not the first two, but the next two. And this will go in this direction. So just like that. And we need 2 KM screws, which are here. I'm gonna open them up. So mine did fit this way with the holes facing like that. For some reason, it did go in place then. Now we need this adhesive tape. And this will go just at the bottom. So just like this. And get this wrapped around. So that's now done. It's just to give it a bit more of a stable fit. So this will go just here. They're still a bit loose, so I'm gonna put the other, because you get 2 of them. I'm not gonna put this in just now. I will fix that. But now let's turn it on and see all my effort if it's going to work. So just give us a second. We have our power bank, which I guess you could spin it here. You could connect it to a power source as well. It's just for convenience. And this should plug in. And let's turn it on. So I have the app open. Our power bank is plugged in. So I'm gonna turn it on. I need to put some of these lights off so you could see. So let's just turn them off. I need to do some more. And there we go. Wow. That looks good. Now with this, you can do so much. There's absolutely loads. It's a shame on this view is the white balance. That's causing, but believe me, it absolutely looks amazing. I'm gonna take some video clips with the Ironman, and that is successful, so it looks amazing. I'm really happy that everything works, and I'm gonna take a better view with the Ironman on it, and I'll be back with you.